So I've I have a recommendation for you all. This video is so good. All right, it's so well made. Appreciate this video, and I think you should watch it too. Although I gotta admit, I watched half of it, and probably more than half of it, without you, whoever you are. And so what I want you to do right now is shut this thing off. All right, shut it off, and and listen, and then watch this video. That's about it. Yeah, that's all I want you to do actually. Just watch this video. Give it a watch. All right, it's great.
And devastation would dwarf even that of Nero's Great Fire. And Trump preferred, what he was hearing on Twitter. He preferred not even cable news, but cable news opinion shows where the pundits, knowing he was watching, would often reflect back to him things he wanted to hear. And that's one of the things that McMaster told me, that it took him some time to understand that Trump didn't want to hear things that were complicated or unpleasant. He didn't actually want the truth. He wanted a briefing that confirmed what he thought about things. That he wasn't really interested in analysis or deeply investigated or reported out information. He just wanted things that confirmed his hunches or that enabled him to do what he wanted to do. And certainly he didn't want to be bored, or he didn't want to be lectured. In fact, one of the slurs that Trump would throw at people, he would call someone who was smart or very fact-based, he'd call them professor. Okay, professor, right? There was a childlike aversion to anything resembling schoolwork or study or learning, because that challenged him. It made him feel small, which is what all narcissistic leaders are trying to avoid. That's why they want to have big parades and build big flags and see their name on things. It's also what makes them susceptible to being lied to being misled, to being sucked up to. We talk a lot about norms. Cato gives his life to preserve what was called the mos maiorum, or the old ways. He was a person who deeply believed in institutions, in the primacy of institutions over the individual. But a narcissistic leader can't do that. It can't comprehend this at all. The famous terrible remarks of Donald Trump as he looked out over the dead at Arlington National Cemetery, he said, "I don't get it. What was in it for them?" And I take him at his word there, that he really didn't get it. He didn't understand. He didn't get the idea of sacrificing for something bigger than yourself.
Exactly.
He didn't get
That is so true.
doing something that wasn't in your immediate self-interest. And narcissists can't, because their whole life is themselves. In Donald Trump, you have someone
Like this video is just so well made. You should watch the beginnings too. I mean, obviously you should, because you missed out like a lot. All right, whoever you are. Again, it's worth your time. It's great. Watch it. All right. Just trust me on this. Ay. Okay, I need a graders. Oh shit, 72. Oh no. Oh god. Okay, I'll figure something out. Wait. I feel like I'm missing something here. What am I missing? Right. I know what I'm missing. Kind of. That doesn't work. How about exalt? You know what? I'll do the exalt. How much was it? Okay, I have 9, right? 9. That doesn't work for me. How about 3? Ugh. Okay. How about essences? How much? Oh, this is valuable indeed. That gives me 9 exalts, right? Got the 9 exalts right here. And what I'll do with this 9 exalt is I'm gonna turn it into. Oh shit, I need 12. I'll get 12. Okay, instead of exalt then. Oh, I need. Okay, sure. about 10 shards? Okay, that doesn't work. I got plenty of orbital augmentation, but oh yeah, this thing is worthless. Okay, who would have thought? Do I have anything of value? I don't. Hmm. I gotta figure this out. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna keep watching the video. Okay, I will. Orb of alchemy. Oh, wait. It wasn't like this before, was it? Oh shit. Okay, I'll do this. Give me two more. Just need just need one more, yeah. Hmm. Okay, that's worthless, clearly. Worthless also. Oh, that's worthless, at least. Oh shit. Oh, great, 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 great. That's good, that's good. That, and you know what? I'll do a couple more trades. I don't need the blacksmith whetstone, because again, I'm a I'm a caster build, so now I can focus on this. Greater Jeweler's Orb. 12, right? You know what? Sure. Or I could do 11. But then again, I'm not gonna miss it. Yeah, fuck it. I'll get it. And Spark. There we go.
What kind of stunt was that, traversing the marsh? I can buy what equipment you find.
You cannot
Yeah, Shadow
forever
Oswald.
outrun death.
Asshole.
Why let it shackle you?
We cannot forever outrun the violet. Ooh, good, good. Some good words. Right there. Got myself a Waystone too. Waystone tier 1. It's just map tier 1 from Path of Exile 1. So, right. Let me just, hold on a second. Mobilytics, was it? Yeah. Oh, Britannia. Okay, not this one. Not this pure mana thing. Spark. So really, I'm gonna go with Control Destruction. We're preventing them from dealing critical hits, which is, yeah, not good. I mean, why wouldn't I deal critical hits? The hit chance is not bad at all. I'm not sure about this one, really. About the mid-game version. Okay, it still uses that. I get it. Okay. With hits and ailments, was it? Hmm, seems good, but what the end game build? What does that do? I can use Arcane Tempo, but no, I'm not going to. There's a reason for that. The reason being is it will waste more mana. I don't want to waste more mana. Okay then. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Do I want to deal 100% extra damage 13% of the time, or 100? Okay, I'm kind of retarded here. Right. No. Let me think. Okay, so this is not gonna work. This is worthless, essentially. It's just 12% extra damage, which I don't care about. Again, so the difference is with 13%, it's like, again, it's a 13% damage increase in total with the critical hit. With 30% damage all the time, that's a 30% boost. So yeah, it's clearly better. But again, I won't be able to do crit damage anymore. So it's a bit hard. Yeah, it's hard, but it is what it is. I'm never pick this shit. Fuck that. Dun, 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 dun. Inevitable critical doesn't really work for me. Because I'm gonna spam this skill, right? So it doesn't really matter. Who's this creature? Where's the sound coming from? Yeah, I guess I'll go with control destruction then. I mean, it must be there for a reason. No need to question it all the time, but yeah. I'll check out other Stormbearer Spark builds. See what's the common ground. Archmage Lightning thing. This is, yeah, by Sanctum. This is like, yeah, poor mana COS. Oh wait, no. This is the right. Hold on. I look at the wrong build. This one, yeah, by Ben apparently. A very old one, not updated at all. Lightning Mastery. Arcane Tempo. Yeah, I don't know. This build is old for sure. I'm not gonna go with that one. League Starter is clearly the better option here. I'll go Control Destruction then. Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder if I already had this one before. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, where did it go? Over here. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, so needs a bit of DPS.
One who loves to use the bully pulpit to be a bully, to go after his enemies, to respond to every criticism you can imagine. It's a guy who uses Thanksgiving and Christmas and holidays to attack people instead of bring other people together. You have Donald Trump telling people that he's, as the greatest president there ever was, that he's as good as Abraham Lincoln. You just have almost incomprehensible vanity and delusion. You have bitterness and resentment and grievance. You have a guy who loves to retweet what other people are saying about him when it's nice. You have all the characteristics of Nero exaggerated to an almost absurd degree. And all this tees up one of the most inexcusable things that a leader, certainly an American president, has ever said, which Trump said at a press conference during the middle of the pandemic.
No, I don't take responsibility at all because
you can't say that. The job of the leader is to take responsibility. Truman said the buck stops here. A narcissistic leader, though, as Robert Greene was talking about, can't do that, because to accept responsibility would mean to accept something negative about themselves. They are constitutionally averse to admitting error, to apologizing, to understanding that the effect of something they did was negative on someone else. And this is why they can't learn, why they can't grow, why they can't not make that mistake again. Both Mattis and McMaster end up kind of like Seneca, pushed to the side at some point because they wouldn't play ball. McMaster said they had a real frank conversation. He had to go, I'm not your guy. Like, I can't do this thing that you wanted. He was like a Thracia, if you will. There were lines he wouldn't cross. There were things he wouldn't do. And eventually, narcissistic leaders have this magical filtration system that gets rid of people who would actually be of use to them, who would actually serve them well, and bring about only people who make them feel a certain way, who confirm things they want, and then eventually lead them into trouble.
Honestly, Stoicism seems great. Yeah. My perception is probably, my perception of Stoicism was, kind of flawed. Not kind of, very much flawed, because I didn't really understand, or at least, or no, I just didn't want to understand it. But now that I have a better understanding of it, at the very least, it's it's actually quite nice.
When Trump got rid of another general on his staff, General John Kelly, who was his chief of staff, Kelly told him, look, you're going to replace me with someone who's going to have not as good a boundaries, who's not going to be as firm with you. And he said, I think what's going to happen is you're going to get impeached. And ultimately, Trump was impeached first, partly related to someone who else I've had on the podcast, Colonel Vindman. Trump sees allies not as people you support, people you work with, people with shared values, but as something transactional. And as he tries to extort Ukraine to dig up dirt on his political opponent, right, something the president should never do, that call is recorded and leaked and then ultimately leads to his impeachment. And then after Trump loses the 2020 election, he'd done a terrible job handling COVID. He had run a disorganized, dysfunctional campaign that was sort of the full height of his delusion and insanity because all the good people had been purged. He fundamentally could not accept that he had lost that election. He becomes a modern-day Catalan. We've talked a lot about the Catalan conspiracy here. This is a seminal moment in the lives of Cicero and Cato, some of the earlier Roman Stoics who watched as a populist demagogue loses an election. He loses to Cicero, and he just can't accept this. He can't imagine this upstart, this representative of everything he hates and loathes, that is Cicero, would beat him, that Catiline attempts to get this mob to overthrow the results of the election, which is precisely what happened on January 6th. After endless lies and misinformation and an attempt to bully his vice president into not certifying the election, this mob storms the Capitol, and they stormed it wearing shirts celebrating the Holocaust, waving Confederate flags, macing and beating police officers, killing some of them, chanting, "Hang Mike Pence." It was a heinous, disgusting, and dark moment in American history. Yep. Especially dark when you know that another American president, George Washington, who was so inspired by the example of Cato, so fearful of a Catiline, that Washington, when he hears that a group of disgruntled soldiers who had not been paid by the Continental Congress, when he hears that they are plotting to overthrow the government, Washington intervenes and he gives this speech. He saves America from such a conspiracy, such a mob. And on that day, on January 6th, Donald Trump not only encourages that mob, but once it spins wildly out of control, he dallies. Like Nero during the Great Fire, where is Donald Trump for those hours on January 6th when he could have said something, when he could have stopped something? I've had two guests on this podcast. I've had one of them, Congressman Mike Gallagher, a Marine Corps veteran, talked about being trapped in his office on January 6th and having to consider grabbing his Marine Corps sword off the wall to defend his staffers. He goes on live television and tells Donald Trump to call off this mob, to call off your goons.
Mr. President, you have got to stop this. You are the only person who can call this off. Call it off.
But Donald Trump doesn't do that. And when another guest on this podcast, when Congressman Adam Kinzinger, who sits on the January 6th Commission, where they hear hours and hours of testimony about how this riot and this mob unfolded, as he's staring out over this group of heroic Capitol police officers, he begins to tear up. And what does Donald Trump do? Donald Trump calls him crying Adam. He laughs at him because he can't accept the reality, the responsibility for the thing that he did. Chrysippus, one of the great Stoics, would say, if I wanted to be part of the mob, I would not have become a philosopher. A Stoic has an aversion to demagoguery, to populism, to riling the people up, because they're aware that once that happens, it's very hard to bring it back and can lead to dangerous, destructive, terrible things. Political violence was ultimately the end of the Roman Republic. It didn't happen in one swoop. It was a series of escalating bits of political chaos and violence.
And that was normalized,
And the Stoics knew that a leader who would try to incite and direct that violence could not be trusted with power. And Trump, like Nero, was enabled. Seneca was a contributor. I mean, there's a fine line between being a moderating influence and being an enabler. And, different people have opinions on Mattis and McMaster. There's a great line in the novel The Blood of the Martyrs by Naomi Mitchison, which is actually about Nero's Rome and its persecution of the Christians. She has Seneca's brother say, "We've spent our lives serving the kind of state no decent man ought to serve." And he says, "And now we're old enough to see what we've done." We talked about Nero and how Nero was revealed to be someone woefully unqualified for power, as Trump has as well. But I said that Marcus Aurelius had a similar arc, that Marcus Aurelius is selected by the Emperor Hadrian. He is groomed for power. He is trained to take the same job as Nero. He is introduced to Stoic philosophy. He is taught by the greatest teachers. He is given job after job, position after position. He becomes incredibly famous and important. And yet, he is not revealed to be a narcissist. He does not reveal himself to have a rotten core or a bad soul. But it's also because he worked at it. He says you have to fight to be the person that philosophy tried to make you. He writes in Meditations about being careful not to be Caesarified, not stained purple by the cloak of the emperor. That's the kind of leader that we have to elect, but it's also, more importantly, the leader we have to try to aspire. Narcissism, ego, vanity, these things will be the death of us, and they will also be the death of the institutions that we cherish and the freedoms that we so often take for granted. One of Lincoln's great early speeches was against what he called the mobocratic spirit, that sort of angry mob that wants to tear things down, that wants to attack people and things, that can't stand not getting its way. And look, today we are threatened by such a mob. As citizens, as decent human beings, as lovers of justice, of truth, we can't accept that. We can't tolerate leaders who want to foster that. We can't accept or endorse political violence. We can't cater or join the mob. We have to stand apart from it, as the Stoic opposition did. We have to demand virtue from our leaders. And anyone who is that type of leader should be exiled, should not be canceled. They should be exiled, as the Romans and Greeks did so long ago. We can't accept, we cannot tolerate, we cannot rationalize narcissistic leaders. They take us to a dark and awful place. They threaten the institutions we cherish. They threaten the freedoms we take for granted. And more than just can't tolerate those traits in our leaders, we have to aspire to be, as the Stoics did, real leaders. That is to say, servant leaders. That is to say, leaders of virtue, leaders of courage and self-discipline and justice and wisdom. Every day I send out one Stoic-inspired email to hundreds of thousands of people.
It's genuinely sad, yeah. What's happening? Like, what is the response? Like, it's just, oh, this is normalized, oh, this is excused. What's the response, really? I'm curious about what this video is. Uncivilized. What is this channel? Okay, yeah, I don't know about this channel, really. Ouch. Like, Americans have lost it seems. What's the solution? What's the fix? It converts? What does that do? Huh. That's odd, but okay. So it just becomes mana. And then once you get that, you get mind over matter, right? This build is fucking insane. Like its skill's just so high. The everlasting gaze. Until that point, right. How expensive is this everlasting gaze? Oh shit, I couldn't type it. Oh, I can't type it. Oh, I don't know why. Everlasting gaze. Oh, it's cheap. Why the fuck is it so cheap? And oh wait, is there an item level requirement for this thing? Wait to wiki. Yeah, but what's the level requirement? Allocates electrifying nature. So these are quite good. This thing is insane, in fact. Can I get this? Is this actually for sale? I would really appreciate that.
This has a history of its own.
Just oh, okay, yeah. Obviously, it's not that cheap. Obviously, these are just taking offer prices. It's not BO1 Exalted, clearly. But then, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Is it 10 then? I don't know. What's the actual value of this thing? Is Poetry Ninja online? Oh, it's still under development. Okay. Way to Scout. Is this site trustable? Whoa. Wait, it's not that expensive. It's 10, right? I mean, I would assume it's 10 exalts. Okay, so you get that. What else? What is what we start using once we get Everlasting Gaze? Okay. Right. Yeah, okay, my gear is definitely not good. I get that much. Okay, see, I'll just continue. Also, wait a second. Oh no. Did I miss an ascendancy? I might have. Is there an ascendancy? Hmm. Am I missing something? Oh shit, that scared the fuck out of me. Okay, sure. A couple of these, but they're not. Oh, this one is high level. Will not grant additional. I don't understand how this works. Hmm. I don't get this. Oh, okay, so this is it then. But it doesn't work. It says like it won't grant additional. Alright, I'll do this one. Tide of Sycamus. Okay. And what would that be? Oh, right here. Cool. Wait a second, I have some relics, don't I? Yeah, right here. This one as well. And this one.
Once more. Perhaps here, Barbara, we can both be redeemed.
Yeah, let's get redeemed. I hate the bomb on the boss fight. I hate that shit. It's annoying. Oh shit, that's a time-based thing, of course. Oh no. Ooh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom. Click. That was simple. What do I do with the water, by the way? Whatever this is. This is one. Oh, god damn it. That's done. over here. Oh god, damn it. Oh, wait. There's a single portal remaining. Destroyed, bitch. This one's still on. And I can't do anything. It's stuck. Door's stuck. What the fuck do I do here? The portal is still on. I can't do shit here. Something's... I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Maybe this... Oh wait, they're not on. They're clearly destroyed. Then I must be missing one. Just one. Oh, right here, yep.
I have no space for that.
The ritual has been disrupted.
Yeah, I did that. Was I not supposed to do that? Shit, okay. Oh no. Oh, it just goes to survive. Okay, that's simple. Oh god damn it. Okay. Die. Oh, right one. Cool.
Wild great battle, no mercy shown. Heaven knows it's got to be this kind of you. All I can breathe. Picture me, and take this time for me.
I don't care about armor, so this is fine by me. no, it wasn't close. I mean, are you not seeing the fucking honor I have? It was not close. Clearly.
An oasis in the desert.
Oh god.
A new world hangs outside the window, beautiful and strange. It must be falling away. I must be sound and color with me for my mind, and the ship show me where to go when I need to speak. Now fall down, down, fall down, down, fall down, fall down, down, fall down.
Oh god. What am I doing?
Sound and color with me in my mind. Sound and color, try to keep yourself away. Sound and color, this life ain't like it was. Sound and color, I wanna touch a human being. Sound and color, I want to
That's
go back to sleep. Sound and color, ain't life just off the string. Sound and color, I wish I never gave it all away. Sound and color, no more the fever setting up the sun. Sound and color, love. Sound and color, love. Sound and color, love. Sound and color.
oh shit.
Sound and color. Sound and color.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Let's just not panic. Shit. Let's just panic right now.
In silence, don't walk away. In silence, see the danger. Always danger. Endless talking, life rebuilding. Don't walk away. In silence, don't turn away. In
I shouldn't have taken any of those.
your confusion, my illusion, was like a mask of self-hate, confronts and denies, walk away. People like you find it easy, naked to see, walking on air, hunting by the rivers, through the streets, every corner.
Sound, what the fuck?
Too soon. Set down with you care. Don't walk away. In silence, don't walk away.
Okay. Wait, what? So is that getting filtered? Is my whisper getting filtered entirely? Why? I like whispering. Not whisper. That's not whisper. That's whistling. Idiot. It's called whistling. The fuck? Why did I say whisper? I don't know.
Out of mana. The ritual has been disrupted.
Oh God. Shit, 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 shit. Okay.
My Karukan!
Oh God.
trap star. 666 pussy nigga. Rated R for retard the way I get in dumb money.
Big money, bitch.
That's
A storied artifact.